Wife plotted my destruction in a secret. Doc found it on her laptop, turned her scheme into her courtroom nightmare. My wife's laptop was open on the kitchen counter, displaying what looked like a Word document. I figured she was finally getting serious about our financial planning. We'd been married for 3 years and had discussed saving for a house, maybe even starting a family. Curious, I clicked on it. What I discovered was a chilling, meticulously calculated plan to ruin my life, not a budget at all. Page 1, Phase 1, Accidental Pregnancy within 6 months. Stop birth control without telling husband. Track ovulation for best timing. Page 2, Phase 2, Quit job right after pregnancy announcement. Claim complications need a stress-free environment. Build a pattern of husband being controlling with money. Page 3, Max out all credit cards in husband's name for baby preparations. Buy expensive items that can be returned for cash after divorce. Document arguments as financial abuse. Page 4, Detailed the divorce strategy. File claiming emotional and financial abuse. Use pregnancy to gain court sympathy. Demand alimony, child support, and the house. Each page had more tactics: how to record conversations out of context, what social media posts to make, phrases to use to paint me poorly. The last entry, dated 3 days ago, said, "Timeline accelerated. Begin phase 1 immediately. He's getting a promotion next month, perfect for higher child support." I heard the shower stop upstairs. My hands shook as I minimized the document. When Emily walked in, she looked like the same woman I'd married, but everything felt different. "How was your day?" she asked. "Good, busy. Yours?" "Oh, the usual, just some budgeting research online." That casual lie hit hard. That's when I decided if she wanted to play games, I'd play too. I printed every page and photographed them with timestamps. I met with Mark Thompson, a divorce attorney specializing in fraud cases. He advised letting her think it was working while I documented everything. "The more she digs," he said, "the stronger your position." 2 weeks later, she announced her pregnancy. Her mix of joy and nerves was Oscar-worthy. "That's amazing news," I said, hugging her. Inside, I felt only cold resolve. Phase 1 on schedule. She quit her job 2 weeks after, citing stress, bad for the baby. Phase 2 perfect. Then the spending: designer baby clothes, a $1,000 stroller, premium vitamins costing more than our groceries. When cards declined due to fraud protections I'd quietly added, she accused me of control. She started therapy with Dr. Sarah Ellis, building a trail of emotional distress. What she didn't know, my attorney documented every false claim. The confrontation hit in her 5th month. She raged about account freezes. "You're financially abusing me," straight from page 4. I showed her the photos on my phone. "You mean this?" The color left her face. "I've known for months. I knew about the pregnancy plan before you stopped birth control, knew you'd quit, knew about the credit access." "How long?" she whispered. "From the start. I have documentation of every step." I dropped a thick folder, credit apps in my name, screenshots of controlling talks, therapy records, hidden purchase photos. "Your attorney says it's the best documented marriage fraud case he's seen." She cried. "What now?" "Now, consequences, divorce papers filed, fraud evidence with the DA, assets protected." I left. Her plan's fatal flaw: she wrote it all down. 6 months later, divorce finalized. She took a plea, 18 months probation, full restitution. I got primary custody of our daughter. And now onto the next story. GF bragged about scaring my heart condition mom for revenge. Called 911, had her escorted out. Now she's facing charges. My girlfriend announced at dinner, "I deliberately scared your mom earlier because she disrespected me." "My mom has a heart condition," I said. "What did you do?" Then she bragged about jumping out and screaming at her. When I called 911 because mom was having chest pains, I had my girlfriend escorted out by police. Mom's been living with me for 6 months after a massive heart attack, stents, 5 meds, cardiologist warnings that stress could trigger another event. Sarah knew all this. "What are you talking about?" She leaned back, proud. "Your mom's been making passive-aggressive comments all week, how I load the dishwasher wrong, organize the pantry wrong. So today when she took her afternoon walk, I hid in the bushes by the front steps. When she came back, I jumped out and screamed right in her face. You should have seen her, she almost fell backward. It was perfect." I stood, throwing bills on the table. "We need to go now." "What? Why? You just told me you deliberately scared someone with a serious heart condition." She rolled her eyes. "Oh my God, she's fine. Stop being dramatic." I called mom from the parking lot. Her voice shook. "I'm feeling strange, some chest pressure." Did you take your nitroglycerin? Not yet, don't cut dinner short. I'm already in the car, if it worsens call 911. Sarah caught up, are you seriously leaving me here? Get an Uber, don't come to my house. That's my home too, your name's on nothing, you crash there sometimes, big difference. Got home, mom pale, hand on chest, called 911, paramedics checked vitals, blood pressure spiked, heart rhythm off, they transported her. Mom, what happened? Your girlfriend jumped from the bushes screaming, I thought I was dying, chest clamped immediately. From the ambulance, I texted Sarah, Mom's being transported, you caused a cardiac episode, don't contact me. Her reply, oh my god, you're such a drama queen, she's fine, typical manipulation from her. I blocked her. Hospital admitted mom overnight. Late night, yelling in the hallway, Sarah showed at the ER demanding to see me, security involved. She screamed about abandonment, how this was fake, mom attention-seeking. Nurse, is that woman family? No, ex, she's why mom's here, remove her please. ER doctor, did someone intentionally startle your mother knowing her condition? Yeah, my girlfriend hid and jumped out to teach her a lesson. His jaw tightened. That's assault, file a report. Next day, police station showed texts where she bragged, called mom manipulative, could be assault or reckless endangerment, to the DA. She posted online about being victimized by her controlling ex, no mention of scaring someone medically vulnerable. Then filed a restraining order against me, claiming harassment and fear. My lawyer laughed, she assaulted your mom and now wants protection, this backfires. Hearing disaster for her full victim mode, shaky voice. But lawyer submitted texts, 911 recording, ER records. Judge, you texted hiding and screaming, bragged about scaring her, called her manipulative poster. Petition denied, sending to DA. That's not what happened, he's lying, she's faking, done. Charges, reckless endangerment. She started a fundraiser claiming false charges from abusive ex until someone posted the police report. Fundraiser gone. Her job at a senior living facility suspended her for endangering an elderly person with heart issues. Trial straightforward, texts admitting action, 911 call, ER records, cardiologist testimony on stress risks. Defense, no intent to harm, just startle. Prosecutor, new condition, planned fear-inducing action, emergency foreseeable. Guilty after 3 hours. Sentencing, 2 years probation, 200 hours community service, anger management, 5-year restraining order, $8,000 restitution for bills. Lost job permanently. And now on to the next story. GF rants online, my BF so cheap won't splurge like my ex. I commented her ex just begged me for loan money then solo first class to Bali. My girlfriend posted a video rant, my boyfriend is so cheap, he won't take me on luxury vacations like my ex did. I commented, funny, your ex just called me asking for a loan to pay his debts. Then I booked a first-class solo trip to Bali, blocked her number and moved out. I'm a senior software engineer making $135,000. I met Jessica 14 months ago at a friend's party. She was gorgeous, funny, seemed down-to-earth despite expensive tastes. But she constantly mentioned her ex Ethan. Ethan took me to Paris for Valentine's. Ethan surprised me with Milan shopping sprees. Ethan knew all the maitre d's at top restaurants. Comments on my spending started small, don't you want to live a little? When I mentioned retirement savings, Ethan never minded spending on experiences. When I balked at $900 concert tickets, she pouted, making me feel inadequate. I live below my means, paid off Audi, investments prioritized. 6 weeks ago I declined a last-minute $7,000 per person Maldives trip, suggesting budgeted planning later. She stormed out. Next morning, Jessica posted a 15-minute Instagram rant that went semi-viral. He makes 6 figures but shops at Target. His fancy date? Olive Garden's endless shrimp. My ex Ethan knew how to treat a woman business class to Tokyo just because it was Tuesday, dating the cheapest man in the city. Then my phone rang, unknown number. Hey, this Brian? Yeah, this is Ethan, Jessica's ex. I nearly dropped it. I'm in a tough spot, laid off 3 months ago, trouble with rent. Jessica said you work in tech, might know job openings. It clicked, his lavish trips and gifts, credit funded, now drowning in debt, credit wrecked. I sat silent, then laughed. Opened Instagram, commented on her video. Interesting perspective. Amazing what some consider financial stability. then booked first class to Bali with 300,000 points, reserved a $120 night infinity pool villa, gave landlord 30-day notice, stored stuff, requested 3 weeks PTO. Settling into first class, 37 missed calls, voicemail, Brian, call back, sorry about the video, I love how responsible you are, deleted, accepted champagne. Vacation spectacular, morning rice terrace hikes, $15 afternoon massages, $25 evening meals with drinks. Posted infinity pool photos, screenshots reached Jessica fast. Voicemails, can't believe you left without telling me, how afford this, you said such vacations waste money, Maldives too expensive but private villa, showed everyone you're cheap, now I look idiot. What Jessica never got, I'm not cheap, selective, won't drain accounts to impress. Back after 3 weeks, new apartment, changed number. Jessica and Ethan reconnected post-comment. Last heard Capital One finances their fabulous life. I'm dating a financial advisor, she nearly spat coffee hearing this. Our third date, cooking dinner, optimizing investment spreadsheet. If that ain't romantic, you're probably a Jessica. And now on to the next story. Wife serves divorce papers at my dad's funeral, perfect timing to start fresh. I show forgotten prenup infidelity clause $200K penalty. My wife handed me divorce papers at my dad's funeral right after my eulogy. She said, perfect timing to start fresh. I replied, you're right about timing, then pulled out my phone and showed her the prenup she'd forgotten. In the eulogy, I talked about his woodworking, terrible jokes, teaching me tire changes at 12. My voice cracked twice, but I finished. Back at the pew, Laura sat with her purse in lap, looking almost excited. As I sat, she whispered, we need to talk after this. Service ended, she pulled me aside near the church back, away from everyone. This is perfect timing, she said, pulling a manila envelope. I want a divorce, starting fresh now makes sense, you'll be busy with estate stuff. Dad's casket 20 feet away. You're doing this now? Already have an attorney, served next week but wanted in-person courtesy. Cold settled in my chest. You're right about timing, she looked relieved. Glad you're mature. I showed her the prenup page, the $200,000 infidelity clause, her face whitened. Remember, you insisted, said it'd keep us honest. A voice behind, good afternoon, I'm his attorney. Ms. Alina Vargas stood in dark suit. We'd arranged this 2 days prior after I hired a pie. We're filing countersuit for divorce on adultery grounds, she continued. Documentation of 8-month affair with colleague, hotel receipts, texts, photos, prenup enforced in full. Laura's face reddened. You followed me? Got suspicious, late Tuesdays, Thursdays, phone face down. Vargas interrupted, counterfiling in 48 hours, $200,000 deducted from your assets. Laura grabbed my arm, making a scene at your father's funeral. You handed papers at my father's funeral, just responding. Vargas gave her card, all communication through me. Laura snatched it, left without goodbyes. Pie report planned 2 months, texts to a fair partner, he'll be too messed up post-dad to think straight, lowball settlement. Preliminary hearing, her lawyer claimed prenup under duress. Her mom testified I was controlling, prenup my idea, all lies. My attorney showed evidence, prenup her idea, especially infidelity clause, 14 hotel receipts, card statements, manipulation texts, pie photos. Judge read grief exploitation texts, room chilled. Her lawyer, you ambushed at funeral. I to judge, she ambushed with papers, I had docs ready. Ruling, prenup valid, clause enforceable, evidence overwhelming, $200,000 stands, sanctions for falsehoods wasting time. Laura cried, lawyer stunned, outside she approached, Vargas blocked, no contact, over shoulder, you destroyed everything, you did, I ensured no profit. And now on to the next story. Wife, I'm tired pretending I like your mom, don't invite me to her birthday. I took her best friend instead, pics went viral. My wife said, I'm tired of pretending I like your mother, don't invite me to her birthday party. I replied, completely understand. The disrespect had escalated for months. When mom called after a storm, Megan rolled her eyes and mouthed, here we go. At our anniversary dinner she complained 10 minutes about mom asking about kids, called it invasive. 2 weeks ago mom offered to repaint our guest room, Megan, thanks but your colors are too traditional for our taste. Mom smiled but I saw the hurt. Megan got comfy being cruel since I never imposed consequences. As she finished dishes, I thought of her best friend Lisa, recently divorced, rough patch, kind to my family. At our last gathering, she talked gardening with Mom 20 minutes. Megan skipping family, opened opportunity for appreciating company. Wednesday ran into Lisa at coffee shop. After divorce small talk I said, Mom's birthday dinner Saturday, Megan can't make it, work conflict. Hate going alone, join, Mom enjoyed talking with you. Her face lit, really, your mom's lovely, could use a night out. Friday, Megan, what time's your mom's thing? 7, you're going alone. Not alone, Lisa's coming. Silence. My friend, yeah, ran into her, she's lonely post-divorce, thought it'd be nice, Mom likes her. She couldn't object without admitting control while refusing attendance. Saturday perfect, Lisa brought sunflowers, Mom's favorites, dinner fantastic. Within minutes, deep talks on travel, books, Mom's shelter work, no eye rolls, genuine. Cousin took photos, laughing toasts, Mom showing shelter dog pics. Home at 10:30, Megan in bed reading. How was it? Really nice. Lisa brought sunflowers, remembered Mom's favorites. What she didn't know, Mom posted on Facebook, beautiful 68th birthday with family and friends. By Sunday, photos everywhere. Megan stormed down with phone. What is this? Shoved screen, Mom's post. Mom's birthday dinner, why pics of you cozy with my friend all over social media, we ate dinner, that's what people do. Embarrassing, everyone thinks you brought another woman as replacement. You refused, cancel Mom's birthday because you couldn't bother, should have gone alone. Why, explain your absences, make Mom guilty on her birthday. Phone buzzed, comments, likes, reminders while she sulked, others enjoyed. Makes me look terrible, nobody mentioned you, assumed other plans. Home alone while husband's out with another woman. You chose that, she's your friend needing cheer. No answer. 3 weeks later, Mom invited brunch instead of eye rolls. Megan said yes. At brunch, polite, engaged, genuine, she'd realized costs. After, I get it, I was terrible to your family, showed what replacement feels like. Didn't replace, just stopped accommodating absence. Saw happiness without me, rather be part than alone, pitying. Months later, change remarkable. Calls Mom to chat, remembers birthdays, asked for pot roast recipe she'd called boring. And now onto the next story. Wife explodes at dinner, I hate your toxic family, want divorce. Parents at table, I say, okay, call lawyer on speaker right there. My wife screamed at dinner, I hate your family, they're toxic and I want a divorce. My parents were at the table. I responded, okay, let's start now, then called my lawyer on speakerphone and began the filing process while she sat there. I was cutting into Mom's pot roast at my parents' usual Sunday dinner twice monthly for years. Dad told a dumb golf joke, Mom offered seconds. Rachel picked at food, annoyed for a month. I'd asked what's wrong multiple times, got nothing, or edged, I'm fine. Then Mom asked about Thanksgiving. Rachel's fork hit plate hard, thought it cracked. Kidding, quiet, every weekend your family, every holiday, can't breathe. Maybe talk at home. Why, so you say I'm overreacting? Voice climbed. Your family's toxic, your mother treats me like hired help, you always side with them. Dad set fork down, Mom looked slapped. I hate your family, hate coming, hate you're a mama's boy not seeing it. Clock ticked in silence. I want a divorce, done with you all. I really looked, this rehearsed. Okay, she stopped. What, let's divorce. Pulled phone, found Tom Reynolds' number, hit speaker. What doing? Rang twice. Hey, what's up? Sorry, Sunday bug, need divorce filing, wife just asked at dinner. Table silent, Rachel's mouth open. Draft tomorrow, kids? No, assets, house, both names, 2 cars, separate retirements, joint checking. Rachel grabbed, hang up, moved away, timeline uncontested, 3-4 months, she said it front witnesses, move fast, tomorrow morning, hung. Rachel shook, you can't, you wanted divorce, giving it. In front parents, you brought up at table, following through. Silent ride home, she stared, waiting crack, I drove, 20 minutes, need talk, you asked divorce, called lawyer, what else? Upset. Said hate my family, want divorce, front parents decision, didn't mean which part, waved, emotional, meant or hurt loved ones, either way done. Softer baby, sorry, forget, papers drafting tomorrow, won't fight, fight what, real tears, didn't think you'd do it, shouldn't said. Filed next morning, served week later backtracked, her lawyer demanded more equity alimony claimed abandonment, my lawyer not how works. Her family nuclear, mom called office, sister messaged everywhere coward blocked, Rachel to parents apologizing begging convince stop, dad, love him more support decision. Showed at my hotel security out, called apartments claiming bad tenant, lawyer documented. Mediation 3 hours her claims emotional investment deserve more. My lawyer, wife demanded divorce front parents, settlement fair, agreed she extra $2,000 equity rest split. Out coffee closure got a table, judge finalized 3 months post dinner house sold each.